Hello, everyone. We have returned. I don't think we have enough points yet for making another card. So, let's just have a chat. I don't like that. We're getting rid of that. Which Fortuna, my friend Jasmine is always talking about you, and she just told me you're allowed to receive visitors now. Congratulations! Sorry for contacting you so abruptly, but I think your divinatory arts could help me regarding a thing with a personal project, and I'm in a bit of a desperate situation. Louise. Sure. Now, you're very cute, I can tell, but get your spider out of here. Oh my god, you have 4 arms. What? Are you part spider? Is that why you have spider? Ah, welcome. Welcome. Ah, hi, what's your name? Fortuna. Your name is Fortuna. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. Your name is Louise, right? No need to be so nervous. Any friend of Jasmine is welcome here. I'm sorry. It's just that I've heard so many things about you that now I feel like I'm meeting a celebrity or something. Oh yeah? What have you heard? Ah, all good things, don't worry. Mostly from Jasmine. She loves you and misses you so much, you know that? Haha, I missed her a lot too. Why don't you take a deep breath and tell me a bit about yourself? Ah, okay, sorry. My name is Louise and, I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Dude, this is so me. It's okay, how about I ask you some questions? Would that be alright? Okay, that's good, thank you. Let's see. What is your specialty? Oh, right. I'm a pith weaver. Oh, that sounds cool. What does that mean? I can harvest mortals' entelechy or entelechi? Entelechi? It's a magic substance that defines one's behaviors and desires. Ooh. A single mortal barely produces enough thread, but if you find a community with a rich collective subconscious, you can weave whole clothes and capes. Cool. Wow, that's hard to picture, but it sounds fun. And these clothes that you craft have magical properties, I imagine. That's right. It depends on the kind of community you pull the thread from. As a quick example, the yarn extracted from a band of artists could make a lovely scarf that stimulates the wearer's creativity. I love it already. I'll weave something sometime for you. What kind of entelechi would you fancy most? From moms and their children, from soldiers and warriors, from astronauts. Yeah. Wow, no one's ever asked me to harvest from them. Now I'm excited to see what comes of this. If I get the chance, I'll bring you a nice cloth as a thank you present for having me. Thank you so much. Do you want to know anything else? You make it sound like this is an interrogation. Haha. No, sorry. I'm having a good time, but it's easier for me to ask. It's easier for me if you ask me things. Sure. Let's see. How do you know Jasmine? Ah, she hired me to weave a special net to gather dew from her greenhouse. It's one of the projects I'm most proud of. I harvested the entelechi from desert nomads to make it. The dew filtered through this net makes an astounding base substance for all kinds of flower-based potions. Jasmine's brews became quite popular after my contribution. It's been centuries since I've had something from Jasmine. I can't wait to try this improved version. Together we also developed some magical tea bags that multiply the fragrance of dried mixtures. Ooh! I wish I lived in a magical world so fucking much. The real world is boring as shit. Magical world seems so cool. That is so cool. Now I see how you two became close. Both you and Jasmine are super crafty. It's gotta be so much fun to find someone to share your passions with. It is indeed. I always have a great time with Jasmine. Nice. More questions? Let's see. What do you like to do in your spare time? Oh, I love reading, playing my multi-neck bass, and spying on mortals. Oh wow, that's weird reading. Reading's not weird, what? Ah, is it not hip to read anymore? Hip? I was kidding. The odd part is spying on mortals. Is it? And I'm a bit curious about the multi-neck bass too, to be honest. Ah, I play a custom bass guitar with 3 necks since I have multiple arms and all that, yeah. But I don't play it in front of people. I only use it to meditate. It's really soothing to weave several deep melodies together. I like the idea. I wish I could hear it someday. What about spying on mortals? I love making myself invisible and just watching them go about their lives, comparing lifestyles from many different cultures and planets. After many years of observation, I gained the ability to perceive their entelechi. That's how I found my calling and developed my pith weaving. That's so interesting. I didn't care much about mortals even back when I was one of them. I guess there's a great deal to learn from mortality too, isn't there? Yes, I love mortals. I can tell. I hope it isn't too weird. It's perfectly fine, don't worry. Is there anything else you want to know? Let's see. Why did you come to see me? Ah, yes, better get to business. I'm here precisely because of my Pithweaver skills. As explained, the entelechy from mortals varies depending on the community they're in and the lives they lead. The universe provides enough different contexts to find whichever kind of energy fits your purposes. But of course, there's the shortcut of manipulating mortals to produce the substance you need. For example, you could add lust serum to the water supply of a community to harvest massive amounts of sexual energy from their orgies. Wow. Quite an example. Not that I've tried this more than once. I usually prefer all-natural chaos-bred entelechy. The thing is, Dana, I'm never gonna say her name properly, maybe I should just call her Ada. Saw a lot of potential in one of my projects. Or aid. It started when that almighty AI rose to lead planet Earth's population. Do you think this AI thing changes depending on what choice I choose for the future? Or do you think it's always AI, it's just changed slightly? In a matter of years, human society suffered severe structural changes, and any element that threatened that change was rapidly purged from the equation. Humanity has never endured such an abrupt transformation. I felt an imperative need to witness that massive event. It all oozed in otherworldly energy. So I spent decades spinning thread from it. And as it happens, that substance can create an extremely effective weapon for capturing behemoths. Ooh! What? Really? How so? Earth's entelechy was highly contaminated. It was as if the whole planet's fate had somehow been sealed. And behemoths happen to be extremely susceptible to reality-altering arts. Really? I use that substance to weave gladiator-like webs that can suck any entangled behemoth dry of their magic. Oh, shit. Is that gonna come in handy later, potentially? You can also craft decent pieces of armor against behemoth spells. And why is Adana so interested in developing such armaments? Cosmic Echoes warned that the behemoths will threaten the Coven, so she wants to prepare accordingly. The problem is that even with such a tremendous phenomenon, I only managed to pull enough thread to craft one set of web and armor. And Adana is set on developing a massive weapon to erase behemoths from this plane of existence entirely. Girl? I don't think that's up to you. I do not think it's up to you to completely rid the galaxy, the cosmos, of an entire type of being. That's not good. I'm pretty sure she's fucking evil. Adana's fucking evil. I don't believe I have what it takes to see this through. What do you need to make this happen exactly? Adana discovered that if you promote war and stir conflict in this new society, the reality-altering arts that engulfed the planet try to fight back. It's as if everyone was programmed to preserve the status quo. In this process, humanity's entelechy once again shows the characteristics it had when the massive change happened. And I can harvest it. So what are you? Adana tasked me with provoking World War III. You want me to help you World War III? We can't allow that. That's terrible, we can't allow that. Exactly. But I don't want to anger Ada. Sorry, I fucking love how Leon. I haven't played through all of the original of Resi 2 yet. I plan on it. I haven't done it yet, but I've seen some of it, and the way that original Leon says Ada's name is so funny. Ada! It's so dramatic. There's already been talk of expelling me from the Coven should I fail to deliver. Like, that's so fucked up, dude. Isn't there a way out of this? This is totally unfair. Adana is pushing it too far. Let's take a look at what cards we have to say. Or what the cards have to say. I see, sorry. I need you to tell me exactly what you want to ask the deck. First, the most important thing. What should I do with Earth? That's if I should do anything at all with it. Understood? Then, this is a bit embarrassing, but I happen to be in love with a mortal. Oh, that's totally cool. The thing is, he doesn't know I'm a witch. I present myself to him in the form of a regular woman. Oh. He's a member of the Resistance that fights the AI that rules Earth. He doesn't have an easy life. It breaks my heart, and I wish I could save him. But I'm afraid to show him my true nature. I'm sure he's noticed there's something special about me, but still. So that's another question. What should I do about my mortal lover? My advice is to not get attached to mortals. They wither too fast. But sure, let's check what the cards have to say about him. Yes, please. I'd also like to know how to handle Adana. Handle her? I'm sure she's going to be really upset when she finds out I want to quit. I don't want to be expelled or exiled. Is there any way to escape her wrath? I wish I knew. That's going to be a hard one. But this is a new deck. Maybe it will find a solution. I'm shuffling the cards now. Keep your questions and your thoughts. After this, I should check to see if I can make more cards. Okay. Cleansing power, death and rebirth. Okay. Death and rebirth. Where do we want that? I don't know what that would mean for Adana. Adana. Love interest, death and rebirth could mean that he'll die and come back, or that she has to let it go and love someone else. Planet Earth would be, you have to start the world war anyways, but it'll be fine. Potentially. You know what I mean? I'm curious what it will say about Adana. If you don't show even a bit of progress, she will punish you. Do what you can no matter how long it takes. Or, Adana will never be satisfied. You need to flee and find protection in another coven. That one. So that's it, huh? Not even a seer can find a future for me in this coven. Maybe you can come back if Ada. Dana. I'll just call her Dana. Maybe you can come back if Dana ever leaves power. Ha, that could take eons. It's alright, I'd rather change covens than hurt any more mortals. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Oh no, thank you, Fortuna. You helped me make up my mind. I was utterly lost. But knowing this, I can take the reins of my life again. That's good. Okay. Next one. Ooh, deception, rejection, bad omen, change, rebirth. Cleansing star. Okay, I'm gonna put this in Earth. Earth won't give you what you need no matter what you do, or take a large group of mortals to a magic domain and farm their energy there. I'll do this one. We already established that I won't have to comply with Adana's orders. Dana. So why read about exploiting planet Earth? Well, we already asked the question, we might as well check what the deck has to say. Maybe you'll need to harvest this specific entelechy in the future. Knowledge is an asset. Okay. Here's my reading. Take a large group of mortals to a magic domain, and farm their energy there. What? We're not talking about sheep here. The cards are providing the most effective solution. It's your call. But as I see it, you could have some of those people from... Wait. You could save some of those people from their misery and take them to a beautiful place like Pleasant Prairie. The cosmic unbalance will produce reality-altering entelechy, and they'll get to live in paradise. Sounds like a win-win when you put it like that. I'll think about it. That is, if I ever need it to begin with. I sure hope I don't. Okay. Village Bard. Justice, support, temptation, happiness. Cool. Success. Phew. Move to Earth, set up your home there, and invite the mortal to live with you. Then slowly open up to him. Okay. Or kidnap him and make him live in your domain. No. Reveal your true nature to him. He will understand and love you even more. I do like that one. I'm looking for some purple, though. Purple and blue. This one has a lot of blue and yellow, but I really want purple, so I'm gonna do this one. Here's my thing. I do think that, like, slowly opening up to someone about those things could be good, but also especially if it's a very jarring thing, but also I think that, like, just be honest from the get-go, you know? Like, this one is my favorite one, but it doesn't give me the points that I want. So I'm gonna go with this one. Move to Earth, set up your home there, and invite the mortal to live with you, then slowly open up to him. Sounds like a nice way to reduce the shock. And the idea of the two of us living together sounds quite nice, to be honest. This is a beautiful solution. Thank you so much, Fortuna. Don't take too much time, though. Mortals are not eternal. Okay, I'll make it quick. 2 years max. Sounds like a plan. Can't wait to set up shop on Earth. Nice. Whew, that was an intense session. I've had my fortune read before, but it's never felt like this. Yeah, I'm magic. What can I say? You sure or something else, Fortuna? I'm just happy to help. I wonder, like, how did we go from being mortal to immortal? I'm really curious about that. I'll let you know how everything plays out. That's if you're okay with me visiting again, of course. You're always welcome in my home, Louise. Any friend of Jasmine's is a friend of mine. Likewise. Well, I'm a bit drained after so much divination. See you soon. Okay, bye. You are so cute. I love your outfit, except for the spiders, but, you know, besides that, I love your outfit. Let's make a new card. Okay. Did I do this one? Wait, hang on. What are my cards right now? So I have Fiery Person. I have Opera House. Moon. Right, the ocean thingy. The Moon Temple. I've got that. I've got the prairie. I've got the dock. We all have suns and moons in there. Okay. So yeah, we don't have this one yet. Let's try to get one that's like mixed. Like an air thing. Maybe go light on the water for this first one. We already have the airship, right? This one seems nice. Magical post office. This one also seems nice, though. Like, I'm very curious about this one. But also this one. Let's do this one for now. Because I'm curious. Astral behemoth that hides behind the moon of planets which harbor underdeveloped cultures like the solar system's Earth. Okay. Right. Okay. We didn't have this guy yet, right? We should definitely make a sex one, too, just for funsies. There seems to be a lot of sex discussion in this game. Which is totally fine. It was just surprising. I wasn't expecting all of it. Ooh. Could do this guy. I am trying to get some, like, mixed stuff. Could also do the florist. I am interested in him. Obviously, we're maybe gonna unlock more things, too, eventually. Have we done this one yet? So, because this one could be 3 water, 2 earth. Yeah, because otherwise, what is this one? 2 fire, 3 earth. Let's do this one. Try to give it a real nice mix, right? Maybe we'll do a fire element, like these asteroids. Fire and change. Gossip spread like wildfire, okay. I don't have any more blue, though. I could do this too. I've been curious about doing the Arbiter's book. Oh, this looks so cool though! This is a fire one. I wonder what that one would go with. I mean, this one could be nice too. What was that? I could do the little fiery guys, these guys, actually. Because I haven't used any of them. They're not in here yet. Let's do it. Let's do a little bit of a mix. Right? Select. Thank you. Okay, so we have the road. We also have train tracks. And that. I do like the road itself. Right, and we'll have this man, this gent, just taking a little sit down. Beautiful. We'll make some pretty, little floristy things. Move it back, and then up, up. Beautiful. I'll wait on that for a second, actually. Back up. We do have these nice, lovely little leaves that I'll try to have kind of like sticking out. Back. Put that in the back. And then we'll do it one more time. Beautiful. Nice little plant. We'll have some flames. Nice. Have these guys. Because they're funsies. Right? This guy's like, whoa, flowers, holy crap. That's crazy. I'll flip that guy. Alright. It's not the most beautiful, but it will do. Should I move the pot more? Just a touch. Yeah. Oh, it's an arrow! Railroad undergrowth. Okay. We walk the road alone for everyone to see. The old man is well versed in secret passions. The florist guards the scent of jealousy. The light of blue flames bring forth trouble. Authority, sabotage, adversity, temptation, rejection, bad omen. Oh shit, I made a bad card. Let's see. I probably don't have enough for other things too much, but... Darn, there's nothing that's just 2 except for the air, but we already have the airships, don't we? Do we not? Hang on. No, we don't. I guess I could try. Could attempt. Make one more little card. I might not have enough of anything, though. Ooh, I could do the dragon. Or the warrior. Dragon is all earth. Let's do the dragon. And then we need fire, so it would either be asteroids... Oh, we could do more air, too. Dragon and book. Dragon and birds. Dragon and gun. Dragon and arrows. I kind of want to do dragon and birds. Let's do that one. Treasure! Okay, we got lots of swoopies. Kind of want to flip you. Okay, you guys hang out down there. It doesn't really match. Like, the shadows don't really match. There we go, that matches. Ew. Let's do the little tail. We'll kind of move it. And flip it. Okay. There we go. Have a little dragon. Curled up around there too. Little treasure chest. Big bird of prey. But we're gonna flip him because they're all attacking the dragon. No! Little baby dragons. Hold on to that key. You get the scroll. There you go. You can have this little jewel. Have coin up here? You gonna have little arms? Oh, it's almost like he's grabbing that little that little dude. Maybe we move that up and then turn it. You got little arms. Okay, I'm okay with that. I could have moved the dragon down more, but it's fine. Torn skies. The merchant caravan spreads conversations. One look from the ancestral being can command mortals to sin. The birds of prey carry this message throughout the cosmos. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Authority, temptation, predestination, luck. Cool. Okay. Well, we made multiple cards, so let's get on up. Oh, we have more friends. Hey Fortuna, my name is Greth. I'm a witch architect. I believe our common friend Dahlia told you about my situation. I need the maximum discretion regarding this matter, so I'd rather talk about the rest in person if you are willing to have me. Thank you, Greth. Yes, let's talk. Whoa, you're riding a skull! You look so cool! I need some coffee. Wow, you really are fused with them, huh? Welcome, Greth. Hi, Fortuna. Thanks for having me. Dahlia filled me in briefly on your situation. Not that it isn't obvious just by looking at me, huh? Ah, yes, it looks bad. Let me say it out loud anyway, for the sake of therapy. I've got a behemoth fused with me. How does it feel? Well, never thought I'd get that question. The few who know assume it's just fucked up, I guess. But if we're talking feelings here, it doesn't feel bad at all, actually. I mean, aesthetically, it's terrible. But it doesn't hurt. Aesthetically, it's cool as fuck. Are you kidding me? You look rad. But it doesn't hurt, and I can sort of communicate with the behemoth at an abstract level. If anything, I feel more powerful. Wow. Glad to hear you're not suffering in any case. But it isn't worth it. Firstly, because summoning a behemoth could well get me executed. But more importantly, I want my cute cheekbones back. Looks like an important loss, yes. So, do you think you can help me? If there's a way to cure you, my deck will find it. But I need to know more about you first. Mind if I ask some questions? Of course. Ask away. Alright, why summon a behemoth? This isn't an easy topic for me to discuss. Not because of the behemoth. That part is pretty straightforward. I wanted to build a temple out of the skull of a titan of the quarry. The harder the material, the more powerful the altar. And those skulls, they resist carving in a supernatural way. I tried every method I know, and when I ran out of options, I resorted to forbidden magic. Why are you so desperate to build that shrine? That's a sensitive issue. I'm looking for meaning. Meaning? I know, it's an unanswerable question, or a question that hasn't been answered yet, if I want to put this optimistically. The meaning of life. I feel silly just saying it out loud. Why, everyone thinks about it now and then, or... I don't think life is supposed to have meaning. I mean, both. I don't think it is. The meaning is what you make of it. Like, I don't believe in fate or predestination or anything like that. I think everything is an accident. I mean, obviously, people choosing certain things is not an accident, but I mean, like, the fact that I exist is a freaking accident. Literally, though, my parents were, they only started talking about having me when my mom was already pregnant. And they didn't know that she was pregnant. But when I was already formed, I was not, wanted exactly just yet. You know, I wasn't not wanted, but I wasn't planned. So, anyways, that's an accident. Anyways, don't feel silly, but like, I don't think life is supposed to have a meaning. I know, that's the healthiest attitude to have towards the cosmos, but I'm obsessed. I can't ignore the question. You're a fortune teller. You should be aware that there is something more out there. The book where everything is written. Is there someone writing us? Is this just a simulation? Does the universe actually exist, or is it nothing but a figment of my imagination? You stop existing when I'm not looking at you? Object permanence, sure. Are we all protagonists? Do we have a purpose? Okay, I get you. Am I missing out on some cosmic truth? Was there something before this universe? Why isn't everybody else obsessed with these same questions? Greth. I'm sorry, I keep spiraling out of control. Have you tried? Not that it would necessarily work, but have you tried journaling? Because that's... Sometimes when you're spiraling and you have a lot of thoughts, just write them down and get them out of your head, at least temporarily. For me, they always come back. Everything circles back. But like, sometimes I'm like, I gotta get this out of my head, and I'll either talk to someone usually my partner, for like an hour about it, or I'll just write. I can't stand being by myself because I keep returning to these ideas again and again. I've built countless thought shrines looking for answers, and as I dig deeper, I only find more and more questions. I mean, yeah, the universe is infinite. You're never gonna find an answer. I haven't slept in the last century. That's why I summoned the behemoth. Carpe diem is not an option for me. I'm stuck in cogito ergo sum. I'm a witch, for fuck's sake. If not us, who is supposed to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos? What if no one is? Why did I ascend? Why couldn't I stay an oblivious Boston architect? You know, the cards aren't only made for predicting things, they are also an excellent tool for meditation. I'd be happy to help you on your quest. Really? Of course. If the two of us manage to get out of our predicaments, I'll certainly join you on one of your Skull Temple meditations. Who knows what we might find channeling the power of your shrines through my deck. That makes my heart race. Yes, please, let's dissect the cosmos together. What's your predicament, though? I'm exiled, forced to remain on this asteroid. Let's leave it at that for now. Okay. I promise I'll help you be free in any way I can. Partners? Partners. Partners! How exciting! Everyone always dismisses my projects as futile. Thank you so much, Fortuna. Now, another question. Tell me more about being a witch architect. Wait. What do you say we make this a conversation instead of an interrogation? It's not an interrogation, it's an interview. And besides, I'm not that interesting. Come on, Fortuna, all witches are interesting. And you're the only fortune teller in our coven. Dahlia speaks highly of you, too. I'm dying to know more. To be honest, I feel awestruck just by the way you look at me. I can tell you aren't cut from the same cloth as the rest of us. You are special. I've never said this to anyone. I feel ridiculous, but I just need to express it. Thanks? What do you want to know anyway? What is it that drives you? Freedom. But that's circumstantial. I mean, ultimately, what makes your life worth living? What is it that drives you? Curiosity. Curiosity. I'd say that's my raison d'être too. Interesting. I feel you're using me for your cosmic studies. Haha, well, I can't miss the chance to pick apart such a wonderful being. You're weird. You truly are obsessed. It's alright, bring it on. Thank you so much for indulging me. I'm truly enjoying this, though. Glad you're having a good time. My turn now? Sure. Ask away. Tell me more about being a witch architect. It's a made-up title, to be honest. I've never encountered another witch who defined herself as an architect, at least. Pioneer, then? I just like to build things. I was also an architect when I was immortal. But being able to design and execute projects by yourself is way better than overseeing years of development. Don't I know it? And all the bureaucracy, ugh! Dude, yeah. I like you. You're cool. I'm sure I ascended out of pure stress. Plus, using magic to avoid having to deal with the laws of physics sure is a perk. Sounds like a pain building things on Earth. You bet. I was one of those people who preferred playing Minecraft in creative mode. Hell yeah. Minecraft? That may have come after your time. You come from Earth too, right? When did you ascend? 1968! Dang! Whoa, I was born in the year 2000 and ascended in 2032. Were you a hippie? Not really, but I met a lot of them. I owned a food truck and visited a lot of events. I had a side business reading tarot too. That sounds really cool. Glad to know you're not one of those medieval witches. I can't stand them. Yeah, they're so uptight. So Fortuna, tell me, what are your thoughts on relationships? You're asking me if I'm single? No, silly. But are you? Yes. Cool. What I mean is, what are your thoughts on romantic relationships? Some people can't live without them, others don't want them at all. I'm curious where you stand on that. What are your thoughts on relationships? Life can't be complete without one. Desirable and enjoyable. Cool but overrated. I don't get them and I don't want them. None of these. Because desirable and enjoyable make it feel like you're very, like nonchalant about it. For me personally, I'm very chalant. I'm very serious. With me, I'm like, I don't need a relationship, but if I get into a relationship, I'm always going into it with the mindset of forever and ever and ever. I'm not going to date you unless I can see us being together forever and ever and ever. I'm not wasting my time on you unless I can see you and me growing old together and going through all of the hardships of life together side by side as partners. If I can't see that with you, I'm not even going on a date with you. Like, and that might be strange because you might be like, well, how do you get to know people? They're my friends first. I've only ever dated people who were my friends first. I only ever date my friends. Because I need to know you well enough before we go on a date. Because, like, hanging out as friends is completely different than going on a date. Because going on a date, there is the expectation and the implication, obviously, that it's going to be romantic, right? And obviously, you can go on a date and then be like, you know what, I realize this doesn't work out, we're better off as friends. That's totally a thing you can do. But, like, I take dates very seriously. I take relationships very seriously. I do think life can be complete without one, right? Are they desirable and enjoyable? Sure, but, like, they're not necessary. So I'm kind of in between these three, just because, like, I do get them and I do want one. I have one. But, like, and I've always been like, ever since I was a kid, I never dated in, like, middle school or high school like a lot of my friends. Just because I, like, all of those relationships that all of my friends got in, they just felt so superficial. And I was like, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can date someone if I only like them a little. If I'm like, I like you because you're cute or because you're funny or I have a crush on you. Like, I'm not gonna kiss you and hold your hand and make out with you if we're not going somewhere with this. I don't want to waste my time on you if we're not doing something with this. And when I say waste my time, I mean romantically. Like, I don't want to be envisioning us together if you are also not seeing me. Like, if you're not on the same fucking ship as me, we're not setting sail together, right? So, like, if I know someone who has a crush on me, but they only want to fling, they only want to fuck around, and I want forever and ever, that's not a relationship I'm willing to get into because we have different ideas of where this is going and what we both want from each other. And so for me, at that point, I would be like, I'm not even going to date you because you might like me and I might like you, but I don't need to act on these feelings and we can just remain friends. I don't mind that, because if you are not ready to be in the type of relationship that I am ready to be in, and I am not willing to be in the relationship that you want from me, then we are clearly not compatible. No matter how much I like you, I'm not going to act on those feelings because you are not compatible with me. You know what I mean? Anyways, I guess I'll do this one because sometimes I'm like, they're cool, but they're overrated. A lot of relationships are. But they're also desirable and enjoyable. I think life can be complete without one, though. I'll do this one. Desirable and enjoyable, although it's rare that someone catches my eye. That's true, too. Okay, your turn again. Ask away. What do you like to do in your free time? I spend most of my time on my project. But on the rare occasions when I'm burned out, I like to read. I read essays and arcane texts. Mostly philosophy, so I guess I don't ever really rest. I mean, you did say you don't sleep, so it makes sense that you're not resting either. Well, I do enjoy taking extremely long baths. Even then, I can't stop thinking. I'm cursed by my never-ending quest for elimination. Dude, Breath, you and me. You get me. Have you met Jasmine? I haven't, although Dahlia speaks about her often. Why? She may have something to help you get your mind off things. Jasmine's specialty is tea-craft. She helped me through many difficult times. Cool, which drugs? More or less. But without the drawbacks of the substances produced by mortals. I'll try anything, hook me up. I'll let her know. Oh, well, she's next. Her little crab dude is in the window. I think that's hers, right? Do you value personal over collective well-being? Whoa, what a thing to spurt out of the blue. What's more important, yourself or the community? Yourself or the universe? And I won't accept any compromise on this one. Ultimately, you should have to choose. Which should the priority be, the individual or the group? This is very complex. This is a very, very complex question, because both. It's both. Because I think it's very important to take care of yourself. And even if you are part of a community, if you are only 100% focused on the community and self-sacrificing all the freaking time, eventually you are going to get burnt out and you're going to die faster or whatever. Obviously, if community is also taking care of you, then that is different, right? If you're taking care of other people and they're also taking care of you, then that probably won't happen as much. But if you alone are caring for your community and they're all only thinking about themselves, you're gonna get burnt out. I did this. This is what I grew up in this kind of a way, right? I took care of my family a lot. Like, I was parentified, definitely. And now as an adult, I'm a child again because I am now allowed to be a child. Whereas as a child, I kind of had to be an adult. It sucked. Anywhoods. Yeah, you can get burnt out real fast, and once you're burnt out, it's really hard to, like, rebuild yourself. So that's why I'm kind of leaning toward oneself, right? Because if I had done a better job, if I had known, I mean, I was a child, I didn't know any better, but, like, if I was given the freedom to take care of myself at all, then I probably wouldn't mind so much as an adult now taking care of everyone else. Do you know what I mean? Because I would have had more strength for it, more understanding of it. Now I'm just filled with anxiety and I never leave my house. And I don't mind taking care of the community either, but, like, I have no idea how to do that because I just stay in my house all day. We're really opening up. This is therapy now. We're doing therapy here. Anyways, so I'm a mix because I'm like both. I think initially you need to take care of yourself, obviously, but I think it's very important to also take care of your community, especially in this day and age right now. I think it's very important to do that. But your community could also be small. You know what I mean? It could be a big community or a small one, and it's like, I don't know, man. What if I am my community? Because half the time I am. So, like, you know what I mean? In that case, it would be the community, but it would also be me at the same time. I don't know, this is hard. This is a hard question. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Are you doing therapy with me right now? I'm gonna choose oneself. Even if that's even if that has a negative impact on the universe? Yes, fuck the system! What's the point of existing if not to be happy? You're right, happiness should be valued globally. It should. It should. But we do not live in that world, which sucks. And that our goal should be to live in that world. It's really hard. This is a really tough question. Negative impact? I don't think my own happiness would negatively impact the universe that substantially. Fuck the system. Whoa, brutal. Although, I guess I'd be that radical too if I had to deal with what the Coven's putting you through. I'm done sacrificing myself for a set of values I didn't choose. Yeah. I understand. Thanks for being sincere. More questions? Ask away. What are your thoughts on Adena? Ooh, time to talk about the boss. I guess neither of us has a lot of sympathy for her, right? I'm not super happy with having been sentenced to 1,000 years of isolation, no. And you? I summoned a behemoth. I think that speaks for itself when it comes to my respect for authority. I didn't mind her before, though. She always let me focus on my project. But now that now that I know that she'll have me executed if she discovers what I did, I have to get rid of either this behemoth or Adena. Whoa, heavy words. Looks like a lot of witches want to kill her. What? I'm not keen on being erased, at least not before I've finished my quest for knowledge. I understand. And you're not the only one who's fed up with our leader's policies. Adena is full of herself if she thinks she can handle this many discontented witches. Look, I understand we need some rules to ensure the stability of the Coven, but I can't possibly agree with these arbitrary punishments. Yeah, she sounds like power mad. Under no circumstances should a witch ever be sentenced to death or exile. Well, I wouldn't say no circumstances. What if they did something really, truly evil and harmful to everyone? In that case, maybe they deserve the death or the exile. But if it's like, you couldn't do the task that I wanted you to do, so you're gonna be executed, or you're gonna be exiled, or, oh no, you used your abilities and you're way too good at your job, you're exiled. Like, that's fucking stupid. If someone made some bad decisions, they need guidance and forgiveness. Yeah. We're supposed to be a family, not the army. I couldn't agree more. But if you did something, like, where you're actively, like, if you're using your magic, for instance, to, like, enslave people, fuck you, you can die. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's... Or you can be exiled for that. Get out of here. You get no one now. You get no one, you get nothing. Everyone is free, fuck you. So, anyways, we need to construct instead of prosecute. I hear you. Fortuna, I feel like I'm ready to get my fortune read. Yes, me too. Shall we? What was that last question, though? I imagine that the main topic here is how to deal with that behemoth of yours. Yes, please. Also, I'd like to ask about my personal quest while we're at it. I doubt a single card will allow me to finally untangle the meaning of life in the cosmos, but maybe not. But I'm sure it'll be able to point you in the right direction. Yes, the quest for knowledge is about asking questions from as many angles as possible. And your deck is one I haven't tried yet. Keep the questions in mind when I shuffle the deck. I think I love Greth. Like, a lot. I freaking love Greth. Can I date you? You're so cool. Anyways. We just did this one, right? Authority, Temptation, Predestination, Luck. Okay, this one's a good card. Luck. Let's put you here. The meaning of life lies within the minds of others. Spend more time with other people to find progress. The secret knowledge will eat your mind away. The day you learn the meaning of life, you will lose touch with reality. Oh shit. No, I don't want to do that one. You've done enough introspection. Now you need experience. The meaning of life is hidden beneath greatest love and greatest loss. Ooh. True. Ooh, E. Spend more time with people. I do like that one. This one is kind of saying the same thing, but then I get 1 wind point for it, right? This one I get 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 5 wind points, or I get 1 wind point and 4 water points. I'll do this one because it gives me more variation. You've done enough introspection. Now you need experiences. The meaning of life is hidden beneath the greatest love and greatest loss. Damn, that seems so obvious. The meaning of life is to live, isn't it? Yeah, probably. Sorry if I said something silly. No, you're absolutely right. I've spent so much time inside my head, it's no wonder I'm so lost at this point. You can't appreciate a painting with your eyes closed. I mean, you could. It would just be a very different experience. Time for me to do some living, huh? Sounds about right. Will you help me with that? Haha, it'll be my pleasure. Once I manage to get rid of this behemoth, I'll visit you just for fun, okay? Yes, please. It's a deal. Yeah. Let's be friends. Besties. Best friends. Ooh, the long goodbye. Introspection, courage, power. Ooh, okay. Behemoth. Learn as much as you can now because you will miss the behemoth once you're free from them. The behemoth loves pain. Hurt them and they will yield to you. Or conquer them. The behemoth is feeding on your fear. Stop being afraid. It's your turn to intimidate them. This one does give me the most of the earth points, and I could maybe make more cards. I don't get any more of the air, though. Air's really hard to get, isn't it? I think I'll do this one just for the points. Conquer them. The behemoth is feeding on your fear. Stop being afraid. It's your turn to intimidate them. Easier said than done, but I like the idea of turning myself into the scary one. If the deck suggests it, it's because it's possible. And you certainly have a great deal of presence. You think so? Come on, look at yourself. Literally, look at you. What are you doing there? The question is how to intimidate a behemoth. They might seem all otherworldly, but they're fools the same as us. How do you know that? Yeah, clairvoyance. Okay. Okay. Do you want to look at anything else? No, thank you. You've given me some ideas about how to get rid of this behemoth. I'll do some research on my side, too. Cool. Let's meet again soon to teach this bastard a lesson. Looking forward to it. See you soon. Bye! I think I'll save my points for now. Wait, I have one more visit. Looks like behemoths are in. Yeah, they're all the rage amongst rebel witches with poor judgment. Ha 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 ha. I think I can help if you're interested. I'd rather deal with this by myself. No, I'm all ears. What's up? We, the behemoth, know each other's names. If you knew the name of the behemoth possessing Greth, any ritual you might perform to free her would be more likely to succeed. That's perfect. Tell me their name. I know we're partners in crime, but I'm not about to give up one of my siblings. Not for free, at least. Am I not paying you enough to you already? The deck stuff is one thing. This is another matter. All right, what do you want? Don't fret. I just want a bit of that delicious power you're harvesting. 5 units of fire to betray a fellow behemoth, plus 2 of air to release their name to you witches. You don't need to answer right now. Save up, decide if you're interested or not. And when the time comes to try and free Greth, you just let that energy flow to me and I'll whisper the behemoth's name to your ear. I see. It's not too high of a cost, right? Just a bit of magic for your dear mentor. It's not the amount, but the thought of what you're planning to do with it. Ha 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 ha. Still afraid of me after all this time? Just cautious. I'm sure you're a forbidden entity for a reason. Suit yourself. But I'll say it again, I am on your side. Trust needs time. I understand. Well, you let me know if you want to take me up on my offer when the time comes. Have fun. Will do, thanks. Let's go talk to my friend. Dear Fortuna, what happened with Louise? Is she really leaving the coven? Can I come over to talk about it? Your friend, Jasmine. Let's have a chitty chat. You are so cute! Fortuna! Louise just came by before I left home to visit you. She's leaving for good. Why did you tell her to leave? I'm sure we could have sorted things out with Adana. Oh, welcome, Jasmine. First of all, I didn't tell her to leave. It was the deck that suggested she should go, to avoid a major tragedy. The situation with Adana isn't going to end well. And I'm a living witness of how sour things can turn when dealing with our leader. And secondly, it was either that or starting farms of mortals, and even then, it wasn't guaranteed that Adana would be satisfied. It was a checkmate for our friend. She had to escape. I see. Can't believe Adana caused a precious member of our community so much distress that she was forced to leave. Our leader's ambition is out of place. Whoa, Jasmine's talking the revolutionary talk. No. I shouldn't doubt Adana's judgment. She's the one able to speak with the gods after all. Are you sure? There must be a cosmic plan to all of this, sorry. Some gods they are. Fortuna! Anyway, how is Louise? Where is she going? Did she manage to leave unnoticed? Yes, she doesn't have a project review for another couple of months, so she just packed all her stuff discreetly. She did that real fast. She's setting up shop on Earth, moving in with her lover. Good for her. She's putting all her trust in your cards. She'll be alright then. Also, Louise wanted me to thank you for your help. She seemed happy to break away from Adina in the end. She's sorry she couldn't come say goodbye in person. She used all her time weaving something for you. It's a pith cloth. She told me she harvested the thread from a space station. Here. Wow, she did that real fast. A pith cloth weaved by Louise with entelechi, harvested from astronauts. A present for Fortuna. Thank you. Oh, it is just beautiful. I humbly accept it. Louise is great, right? I'm going to miss her. Thank you so much for helping her, Fortuna. I guess that the coven doesn't mean anything if its witches aren't happy. Tell me about it. I'm sorry. We need to take you out for a stroll. Smell the flowers again, pet a cat, watch some children play in a river. I'd say that's the best medicine for your case. Just 800 years to go, huh? Fortuna, it's alright. I'm doing a lot better just from being able to talk to other witches. Look, I'm going to leave now, but I'm going to think long and hard about some ways to improve your life here. Thank you, Jasmine. Can I have a cat? Take care, and thanks again for helping Louise. Actually, wait a minute. What is it? I need some herbs to help a witch friend, Greth. On second thought, yeah, we're gonna help Greth. I need some herbs to help a witch friend, Greth. Oh, you've met Greth the architect, Dahlia's friend? She's never got time for me. Now I'm jealous. It was a business visit. She seems like a very busy witch. What does the fabulous Greth need from me that she doesn't have time to ask me for in person? Oh my, you're actually jealous? She's not the one asking anyway. I'm asking you, as my friend, to help me help her. Okay, anything for you. What are these herbs for? Greth's been possessed by a behemoth? No. Something to ease her mind. I mean, yes, but we're gonna ease her mind first. It's not my secret to tell. Is she stressed, or... She's really anxious about a personal problem. I'm looking for a way to heal her. But whatever ritual we attempt, it would help to have her relaxed. I see. Well, that's a pretty common ailment, a distressed mind. I have something on me that might help. Oh, is that chamomile? Bacopa Monieri mixed with chamomile. Infuse it with a bit of lemon or honey and have Greth drink it while she thinks about a toy she loved back when she was a mortal kid. I've never seen it fail. Thank you so much, Jasmine. This is exactly what I needed. You're welcome. Maybe Greth will deign to thank me in person next time? Haha. Do you have some herbs against jealousy? It's for a friend of mine. Shut up. Okay, I must go now. Thanks again. Goodbye. Oh, we're gonna see my other friend. Hello. Hey, Fortuna, how did it go with Greth? I came up with some of my own ideas on how to help her, but I could use your input. Let me know when I can visit. You can visit. I just need some water because this is a lot of talking. We're doing lots of talking. It's a lot of talking. Okay. Hey, Forts. Hey, Dahlia. I know it's been 2 centuries, but I still don't like any abbreviations of my name. Ah, shoot. I thought Forts would work. We've been through this too many times. I don't like Fort, I don't like 40, and I especially don't like tuna. But tuna is so cute. Not funny. Okay. So you found a way to help Greth? Right. I've been researching some exorcism methods, and I found some censored texts. They don't mention behemoths explicitly. What? Sorry, but they might be something. I accidentally clicked. Sorry. There's a way to quite literally sever extra-dimensional beings from a witch. Oh yeah? How? With an enchanted blade. Ooh, and you are the master of blades. Look at you with your bladey buns. I'm going to forge a demon bone dagger to cut that bastard down. That sounds dangerous. I know my way around knives, trust me. You're right. And you mentioned you need my help with this? That's correct. For the ritual to be most effective, I need to imbue the dagger with an essence kindred to Greth. And I was wondering, since you put her through your wonderful deck, maybe you could point me to the proper energy? But wouldn't you know best? You've known Greth way longer than I have. I know, but I can't wrap my head around her. She's so self-absorbed, always focused on her projects. I realized I can't really tell. You don't need to disclose any sensitive information to me, but I've experienced firsthand how incisive your divination can be. You did read the cards for her, right? Yes. Perfect. Your guess should be better than mine then. What energy should I imbue the dagger with? Oh. Individualism, determination, truth, dread, philosophy, architecture. Huh. I mean, determination is definitely there because she seems determined to discover the truth about everything, right? Meaning. So truth is also in there. She's very philosophical also, but specifically when it comes to asking questions, I don't actually know what her philosophy is. You know what I mean? It's like she's researching philosophy, but she doesn't have one of her own, so I don't know that I would put philosophy in there. Architecture is kind of old. I'm gonna go with truth, I think. Truth. Whoa, that's so on point. It synthesizes Greth's essence perfectly. I knew you were the right one to nail this. All right. I'll smite the most impressive dagger. Just you wait, Greth. The fun little typos they have. Aha, wow. Goodbye, Dahlia. All right. What are my points? 4, 4, and 1. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna save them. Should we do some reading? I don't know. What to do? I don't know. I don't really feel like studying either, but maybe I will. What did you need? Nothing? Okay. Well, suppose we could go to sleep, but let's do a little study. Excerpt on the 4 elements of air. In all my years of mentoring, air is the invisible element. Air, the invisible element, is the one I found most students have difficulty understanding. Its intangible nature locks it in the world of ideas. How do you define context? It is an infinite element that expands as far as your thought wishes to take it. For a true master of air, there is no such thing as out of context. Everything is intertwined and in constant relation. A river in the middle of the jungle can put in context the nature of an office worker. A philosopher's talent could be measured in their ability to develop context to engulf all things. Ironically, the overabundance of air energy sabotages rational thinking and breeds chaos, because chaos is the ultimate nature of air, everything affecting everything. Throw a paper boat into a bucket of water and you can predict its behavior. Throw 1,000 into the middle of a wild ocean, and the mind begins to falter when trying to picture the outcome. Now I can picture it. If you combine multiple energies of air, you will unpredictably If you combine multiple energies of air, you will obtain unpredictability, luck, and fortune. They also don't use the Oxford comma, which so bugs me, because the way that I was reading this was, you will obtain unpredictability, luck, and fortune. Right? Not unpredictability, luck, and fortune, but you'll predict unpredictability concerning luck and fortune. Anyways, unfathomable predestination. What to do? Let's read some interactive fiction. Tickles by Emma Rios. Back and forth, this wooden husk I take my naps in, wandered adrift in an endless, merciless sea. Swayed by fate, we both aspired to meet a destination. For that, we survived storms, dodged leviathans, ignored declines, hunger and thirst. Look at that. Wow. We got pictures this time. Inspiration burnt our souls, making us survive and for desire. Sorry, survive by and for desire. But the infinite happiness of meeting a goal doesn't last long. Now, here as I lays, longing for a reawakening. I think this messenger is back, but maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me again. This little friend is a dissonant note in the everyday routine of doing nothing, barely feeling and being bored to death. Once it even tickled. In truth, it's been days since I could move my limbs, since I started feeling so exhausted. I can but lie under the sun and in wait for a less blinding starry night, stirred by somehow noticing another living being close. The little bird lights me up inside. I gave this friend the title of Hope Bringer, in anticipation of a well-earned rest shorewards on more quiet grounds. The wet valley tricked me into believing I'm a mariner, one that has seen better days. However, any recollection of my past keeps fading fast. I'm lucky I can still listen. The sea teaches you to let things flow. The tide goes up and down, but every drop has to go ashore at some point to kiss the dry land. My boat did it recently, so say the new whispers of the waves, and the storm, and the wood finally cracking and stumbling upon a sandbank. A kiss is a bit too passionate for my taste. I wonder if I have ever kissed someone. I like kissing gently. Haha, look at all this drama. My old self is still tries to spur their memories. I'm adrift but happy to have missed the whole intensity of the wreckage. The numbness in my limbs keeps the pain at bay, but they can still tickle. Isn't touch nice? Feeling another fellow, even scarcely. Like those little claws grazing softly all over me. If only I could touch its feathers to return such a beautiful gift. If only a friend could still be within my grasp. Please tell me, little bird, should I endure or should I give up? Well, I mean, you seem kind of content to be touched, so graced. There's so many things I still yearn for. To feel alive, I only need to let go of the tissues and tendons that bind me. Unstick myself from these bones. Look at me, little bird. I cheat the laws of gravity. Hush, hush, stupid turnstone bird. Isn't there enough fish in the sea that you needn't eat from a corpse? Oh my god, that's a woman talking. Oh, I see. What's all this? Look at all this mess. She doesn't seem to notice me. Should I start a conversation? It would be very rude otherwise. Excuse me, miss. My voice crawls out of my throat, as broken as the rest of what's left of me. These deadened senses don't allow me to properly introduce myself, but why do I suddenly sound so eerie? Ah, a talking ghost! Oh no, I made this poor woman jump in fright. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Whoa, is she trying to hit me with her stick? Please, put your cane away. Be careful of who you startled to death, spooky. What a witch I am. Since when can a simple shadow catch me off guard? Listen, ghost, I put a hex on my crone's heart. If it jumps out of its chest, our arteries will have your sobs strangled in eternal pain. She keeps waving that staff. She truly wants to kill me. Please stop. Don't hurt me, I beg you. We are trouble, you know, old hags. Why is this person threatening me? What did I do to her? I meant you no harm, I swear. Who's terrified now, ghost? Not this old crow. It's been a while since my last exorcism, but at least I haven't lost my touch. I was merciless even when I was young, feared on both sides of existence. Not for power, not for greed, not by choice. The world and the other underworld both hate magic. Nonetheless, I cared and committed to educate losers who wouldn't let me live my life on my own terms. Far and wide, ignorance makes one arrogant. Daring, cruel, a goddamn cretin. I was enduring, then I became hell. What reason was there to let their bitter fear erase who I am? Call me a hoodlum. I made them all. Cursed. I'm so scared myself. Are you imp? Serves you. Are you imp? Serves you right. It's hard to tell who's talking because there's no like quotation marks or breaks. Please, I need help. I don't know what's happening to me. Why do I speak this weirdly? Wait, don't tell me. You called me a ghost. Am I truly? Shit. Oh gods, oh gods. Indeed, it looked that way. It looked way too shaken for a creature from the afterlife. The poor fellow may have just died. It doesn't happen very often, but the phantom amnesia can turn the coldest assassin into a pure, gentle mind. Unaware of any harm they may have done, any pain they may have suffered, or any mistake to feel remorse over, ghosts become too sensitive for this world. Hey, don't cry. Please don't cry. I was a bit of a bully. I got scared and I overreacted. You're so translucent I could barely see you. Not all of us are the considerate type. Old people don't give a shit. We forget to be nice. There's something more pathetic than a necromancer losing her shit. A necromancer feeling embarrassed. For that, I'm sorry. No, it's my fault. I can't see very well either. Everything feels so confusing. If I offended you, I apologize. Far be it from me to hurt anyone. A skiff with a rotting passenger that happens to be well-mannered and gentle. It's all cool, don't worry. Unbinding this poor soul is going to be more difficult than I thought. Your kind, my kind, she just said. See the world just like we see you, blurrily. That's why you get lost so often. I must be levitating over my corpse. Do I reek? I'm sure I do. I can't even smell the sea. This is so embarrassing. Is it not normal for the departed to feel benumbed? Fate always takes its toll on our senses, little ghost. Look at me, 1 foot in the grave, and yet my brain furiously believes I'm still in my 20s. How can I compare myself? This poor soul is dead. Stinky, rotten beyond compare. Trying to grasp a glimpse of existence for one reason, to finish something, to claim our desire, perhaps to be still worthy of being loved. Like, one thing they could have done to make it clearer that people were talking is have the... Because I can't tell if she's talking now or if this is narration. One thing that could have been very nice would, if they could swing it, is to put the speech in italics. Actually, I can't remember how old I was when... Age is irrelevant, Spooky. There's only one way to die a peaceful death, and that is to choose it yourself. For the rest of us, there's always something. A dream, a promise, something to make amends for. Witches or ghosts. We are all... cursed. We can't help it, my friend. The living and the dead. We are all adrift in the wild. She just called me her friend. If I had a heart, it would have skipped a beat. Whether it's for little pleasures or trials to overcome, the living and the dead treasure every second of consciousness. How could you not be a form of life? I'm but a fool, an old hag trying to cheer up a specter by getting depressed herself. Would you mind if I smoke? Oh no, not at all. I couldn't think. I couldn't stop thinking about my body smelling. Aren't you an anxious one? What a dumb thing to worry about. She's so kind, pretty cool too, smoking fancily right beside me like the heroine of the story. I could blush. Tell me something about you, little ghost. Your voice comes along with a strange echo that tickles my ears and reverberates a somewhat sweet melancholy. Feels akin to my own sadness. Wow, now I'm blushing. Oh, thanks. Wait, why am I taking this as a compliment? I thought my voice sounded truly awkward. I think it's beautiful. Even if she's only trying to be kind, I feel so relieved. How long has it been since someone was nice to me? A sadness akin, a final memory to treasure. There's not so much I can tell. I've been conscious all this time, but also forgetful. I made it here thanks to a little friend, but now that I have acknowledged myself, I feel I have lost my bird forever. Damn, I'm such a stupid woman. I sent your bird away because it was eating from you. I'm sorry. No problem, my flesh is not very healthy. That's supposed to make me feel better, Spooky? Can I ask you something? Sure, whatever you want. Are you here to vanish me? Oof, the first rule of this job was never sympathize with ghosts. This is a very long story. Don't worry, I'm not in a position to rebel. I'm stranded in a dead sea in which it is impossible to sink, but it is also terrifying to put foot forward. A foot forward. Wasn't that poetic? I have a soft spot for artists. I'm a sea witch. It's my job to take care of the ones like you. I must pull out the ribs protecting your heart to make a broth in salt water. I must bless the branch of the willow to whack your boat with. I must bury you under the tree so its roots tie your spirit forever. I understand. I can be a burden for those I would be sharing this fainting dead with. I can only be a burden. No, you understand nothing, Spooky. I'm discarded myself, forsaken by people I loved who willingly traded me for busy lives and for feeling invulnerable. I have at least 5 years left. I'm in a position to rebel. If I had breath, she'd have taken it away. I wish ghosts couldn't cry. I feel so embarrassing. Hey again, there's no need to be this dramatic. I didn't want to. I'm... braced. I'm sorry, I didn't want to be sad. She offers me her hand. But I'm still stuck in an abyss of blurry lines and fading spots. Your face is but a painful silhouette I wish I could recognize. And I can't stop trembling. Fair enough. I meant to be altruistic, but I was doing it for myself to ease my own compassion. Don't worry, dear. To live is to have a choice. I am dead. Can I truly choose to cease to exist? Her hands feel so warm. You are alive to me, and I can totally walk you peacefully to oblivion. What to do? Let's go to sleep. That was a really long story. I'll just rest for a bit. My goodness, that was a long friggin' story. Jeez. I dreamt about. You meet with an architect to commission them to design a castle made of glass. The architect makes you pay for their design by letting them eat a piece of your liver. Ooh. You cook it with the sauce of red wine, onion, and rosemary. They let you taste it. They let you taste a bit, and it is delicious. Self-cannibalizing. Well. Shall we make a card then, I guess? Well, actually. Hello? Nothing? Where is my good friend? Sir? I guess maybe we have to make a card. Right? I mean, I do kind of have enough. Maybe we should do this one? Actually, hang on. I want to do, maybe? I want to do this one. I don't have enough. Okay, so I need two red, 3 yellow. Okay, 2 red, 3 yellow. 2 red, 3 yellow? What if we do this one? Okay. And then I wanted to do the books. Do I have enough for that? Yes. Let's do it. Ooh. We have the moon. Do like that. Could also have them. Oops. There we go. That looks a little awkward, but that might be okay. Tiny book. Because I could, like, this one could be kind of cool to have in the background, you know? That could be kind of cool to have in the background. But I do, ooh, little star thing there. I do kind of like having it be in front of this guy. A little bit. You can carry the book, my guy. There you go. Carry that book. Put the stars at the top. The minions also, maybe. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to duplicate. Well, I'll just grab another one. I don't mind. And then flip it. Double moons. It almost looks like he's got little horns. Oh, do we have the feather too? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. To the top, please. Oop. Flip it. Nice. Wonder if I can make it look like she's got a knife in her back. Backstabbed. Ugh! I don't know what this is. Pin? I don't know what was that, you guys. I'll just put it right there. That's fine. I'm cool with it. Sixth Sense. Whispers from the undone Jade Witches imbue this card with emotion. The essence of those who fight for what's important, a song for incredible deeds. The Arbiter's book puts this revelation in front of many eyes. Okay, mercy, wellness, authority, courage, leadership, purpose. Like it, love it. Hello? Friend? Dear Fortuna, Dahlia's given me a magic dagger to perform an exorcism. Have you found anything else? Is it alright if I come over so that we can try the ritual together? Not yet. Where's my dude? How do I summon him? What to do? I can't talk to him? Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, we can. Let's talk. Let's have a chat. A chitty chat. I have tea, maybe? No, I don't have tea yet. I don't think. No, I do have tea. I have the tea. So I could help with the tea, but I want the name. Do I have enough magic for the name, is the question. Hey, how are you feeling? Corrupted. The behemoth is beginning to taint my thoughts, and I don't like how powerful it feels. You still want to see this through, or... Of course I want to. I'm way too proud to let this extra-dimensional asshole take all the credit. I feel you. Okay, what did you find? Let's use everything in our arsenal. The ritual will mainly revolve around Dahlia's demon bone dagger. It truly is a work of art. Here, look. Beautiful. Yeah, it's pretty cool. How can Dahlia be so talented? She told me that you helped her create it? I just shared some insight with her. What about? She wanted to know what kind of essence to use to enchant the dagger. To craft a blade that has the highest affinity with you. Whoa, so that's why she called it the Blade of Truth. I love it. This is the best dagger I could get. You totally get me, Fortuna. Thank you so much. Haha, my pleasure. Glad you like it. This is perfect. So, first of all, do you mind if I summon a Fate-Mancer's disc to check on our chances of success? Of course. But what's a Fate-Mancer's disc? Ah, of course. It was invented about 80 years ago by Junraisha, the mathematician witch, so you wouldn't know about it. It's a special sigil that reads fate strands. When you find yourself before a critical and identifiable turning point in your life, you can bind your soul to the disc so it reads the probability of whatever you want to happen. Wow, I like it. Sounds like a great companion to my deck. In short, we can read how effective whatever actions we perform in the ritual will be. Knowing the percentage may not change anything, though. It's just for peace of mind. On the contrary, it sounds really useful. As per the third principle of divination, just the act of observing your chances affects your chances. I didn't consider it that way. I hope it affects them for the best. Anyway, here's the disc. Oh. My chances aren't as good as I'd hoped. It's no small thing exercising a behemoth, but we haven't taken everything into account yet. Let's turn fate in our favor. You're right. I must be strong. First of all, I asked my friend Jasmine to provide us with some herbs to help ease your mind. With these, you should be able to focus better on the ritual. Oh, it raised it 2%. It smells good. You need to drink the infusion while you think of a toy you loved when you were a mortal child. I sure love my Legos. But my favorite thing was my Jake plushie from Adventure Time. I don't know what that is, but it sure worked on your face already. It sure worked on your face already. Oh, by making her happy? Haha, I feel less tense, yeah. Look, the Fate Mancers, I don't know why my brain keeps wanting to autocorrect it to Fate Makers. Or Fate Macers. Look, the Fate Mancer, oh my god, disc went up slightly. This is working. Good, thank Jasmine for me. I think it'll be better if you thank yourself. If you thank her yourself, haha. Sure, it'll be my pleasure. Okay then. Can you run me through the specifics of the ritual? It's more straightforward than I thought it would be. Most of the heavy work has already been done by Dahlia, crafting this magnificent dagger. You need to insert the blade into my chest. Me? You need to try and leave one side of the blade facing my flesh and the other side facing the behemoth. Okay. Never stabbed anyone in my life. It's not so much stabbing as precision cooking. You do cook, right? Yeah, I know my way around kitchen knives, but this... I can't do it myself, Fortuna. I believe in you. Why don't we call Dahlia and have her cut you? No. I want you to do it. I feel a special connection to you. Look, the percentage on the disc went up just from me explaining this to you. We're on the right path. Dahlia told me that the ritual will be more effective the stronger our bond is. I pretty much opened up about myself to you in a way I haven't for ages. So I believe a shortcut to make our bond more powerful would be if you told me something intimate about yourself. The less people know about it, the better. Ah, okay. Tell me something secret about yourself. I summon a behemoth too. Tried to kill myself numerous times while I was exiled. I have a sister. Her name is Patrice. Oh, Patrice was your sister? Wait, were you guys all actually sister? You're... Really? I used to own a food truck. No. I'm gonna tell her about the behemoth. I summoned a behemoth too. Shut up. You're putting your life in my hands, so I guess it's only fair I do the same. Abramar, show yourself. Holy cosmos. How is this possible? No one knows about this, not even my closest friends. Why do you have a behemoth? I don't have him, we're partners. We're only talking today because I summoned him. I couldn't endure my exile anymore, so I called upon him and we were working together to regain my freedom. Abramar is the one who taught me how to channel Arcana to build my own deck. I owe him my life. That is, for lack of a better word, so cool. Fuck, it feels good to say it out loud to another person. Thank you for understanding. Are you kidding? I'm like the ideal audience for that kind of revelation. I mean, I know, you did it too. So like, if you turn me in, you're fucking yourself over also. But like, I trust you because you did it also. Jokes aside, thank you for trusting me. I feel really fortunate. You feel really Fortuna? Oh, sorry, it goes without saying, but you can rely on me. Now we're sisters in the forbidden. The best kind of sisterhood there is. Abramar, you can leave us now. Understood. Time to put me under the knife? I'm not ready yet. You will never be more ready than now. We're only at 68%. Can we at least get it to like 80? And I'm ready to accept any consequences. Just let me meditate for a couple minutes just to gather my focus, okay? 2 whole minutes. That I have, sure. Thank you. Moment of truth. Have you made a decision? Do you want to pay for the behemoth's name? Yes, I do. Allow me to absorb your energy then. Ugh. What's this? You don't have enough energy! Come on, don't waste our time. You're better than this. Fuck! You still there? Yes, I'm ready. Sorry, I just needed to collect myself. Fuck! Ready for some stabbing? Don't say it like that. Sorry, I was just trying to blow off some steam. I didn't realize, like, when he was like, you have time, I kind of figured it'd be not here, but like, later? Do you know what I mean? I was kind of hoping that I could call upon him before I made my deck, but you can't do it. I didn't realize that I couldn't just be like, yo, can you whisper the name in my ear right now? I didn't know that I had to wait until I was prompted for it. That fucking sucks. Oh well. Sorry, I was just trying to blow off some steam. Our ideas of what constitutes relaxing differ dramatically, Greth. It looks like you're relaxed, though. I guess that's the most important thing here. Okay, I'm going to insert the dagger now. Are you ready? Do it. Oh my god. Please let it work. It didn't work. Fuck! I'm so sorry, Greth. Maybe I didn't use the dagger properly. No, you did everything just right. I had an internal bout with the behemoth and they were just stronger than me. I guess I wasn't destined to be free. Not yet, at least. This is who I am for now. Better accept it and start preparing for the real problem. Adana? Adana. What are you going to do? My initial impulse is to flee, but I'm too proud not to face Adina directly. So I guess before I do anything hasty, I'll retire to the Gem Skull Belt and meditate on my options. I'm sorry the ritual didn't go well. Even if we failed here, let me know if I can help you in any other way. I will. Thank you for everything, Fortuna. And hey, I'm not going away empty-handed. Now I have you. Haha, I'm happy I met you too. Okay, better leave now. I hope to see you soon. Yeah, me too. Take care. Can we do it again later? Like, can we try that again later? What a busy life all of a sudden, huh? How are you feeling? It feels good. I still miss being able to leave the house. How did they manage without me all this time? No. Feels good. Life is worth living again. Haha, glad to see your mood has improved. So, what are your plans now? My biggest concern is still Adina. Sooner or later, she's going to find out about my new deck. If I want to be free, I'll need to deal with her at some point. Well, the Cosmic Wheel is already in motion. Look how quickly you've reconnected with the Coven. Just stay alert and seize any opportunity the universe throws at us. How do you do it? Manipulate fate? You tell me, we're not so different. Not really. I mean, I get to read into possible futures. But escaping from Adina's sentence was an impossibility until I summoned you. Are you sure? It was by your will that I appeared. You're the one making the jigsaw fall into place. Are you suggesting that I'm the one that created you? What? Ha 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 ha! Please, Witch. I was just trying to encourage you. You owe me a lot, and you're paying a high price for all this. Don't forget it. But you summoned me. That speaks volumes about the power of your will. Have more faith in yourself. Okay, no need to mock me. Look, a falcon has arrived. Oh, it could be from Thea. Okay, question. It just saved. How many did I need? Five. Hang on. I want to look this up real fast. Unfortunately, I could not find anything about whether or not we're gonna have another chance at doing that. So we'll just move on. Let fate roll the die. Dear Fortuna, I have terrible news. Please invite me to your home ASAP. Yours faithfully. Oh, Thea. Hello? What's the terrible news, my girl? My lady, is my deck forbidden? Ah, Fortuna! What is it? What happened? It's about your leader. What about Adana? Adana. Adana's dead! Whoa! Hell yeah! Succession. Sorry, she sounds like a bitch. Like, to the nth degree. Shaman. We are reunited here today to say goodbye to our good friend, Patrice. No, Patrice. She lived intensely and died on her own terms. We are returning her body to the earth just as she wished. Naked and covered in flowers, my body to the soil, my soul to my sister, to the stars. You lived in beauty and depart in beauty. Now some words from her eldest son. Pedro. I'm not good with speeches, so excuse my brevity. I will always be in awe of all the life my mother brought into this world. And I'm not only talking about her numerous children and grandchildren. I'm talking about her words, her ideas, her wisdom. I don't know if any of us will ever achieve the clarity my mother had. With her gone, we've lost the brightest light in the universe. I wish any of our dads were decent enough to be half the person our mother was. I wish any of them were brave enough to have stayed by her side. Today, I didn't only lose one true parent, but also my idol. Adios, mama, te quiero. Thank you, Pedro. Now, Mr. Stanton, you wanted to say something too? That's right, thank you. I feel lucky that you're all letting me be part of this moment. I wanted to share with you how much of an inspiration her family was to her. She always spoke of you so dearly. She loved you more than anything. Patrice could strike you as a cynical person at first, but she always had that I'm too smart to be wasting my time with you vibe, haha. But she was ultimately driven by love. Love of life and of the human experience. I've been extremely fortunate to have been her editor for the last 20 years. And I know for a fact that she has been a mother not only to you, but to hundreds of thousands of readers around the globe. Her unique perspective on pleasure and joy has been an inspiration for many women from many cultures. She's leaving a bleeding wound inside many hearts, but also a legacy. The world is stronger and healthier thanks to her. And that feeling, that energy will never die. Thank you, Patrice. Thank you, Mr. Stanton. Now to proceed with the last rites, Maria Fortuna? Wait, I want to speak too. Ah, of course, go ahead. Grandma. You aren't really gone, are you? That body covered in flowers. You just had to leave that old husk behind, right? We had so many plans, so many ideas. I can't accept that you'd let a stupid cancer take away what we were building together, right, Yaya? You haven't betrayed me, have you? Fortuna. It's okay, Pedro, let her express herself. Can't do this by myself. Did you run off to the stars to look for your sister? You promised you'd take me with you to see the cosmos. If you don't come back right now, I will never forgive you. Maria, I'm sure your grandmother will keep guiding you from wherever she is. One never truly leaves this world. Patrice's body may turn to dust, Patrice's voice may have gone silent, but her essence is an everlasting gift we will never lose. Patrice, she's broken free from that name. So we will call her Autumn. We will call her Tears and Fragrance and Mid-Afternoon Dream. Enough with the cheesy poetry already. You will never understand my grandmother or what we were doing together. Maria! Maria! So sorry for your loss. Now, if no one has any more words to share, we will return her to the earth. May your soul bless the stars, Patrice. Aww. So, my prediction finally came true, eh? You managed to live 59 years, 11 months, and 21 days. For a second, I'd believed you'd be able to break free from your fate. You remained a tough bitch, even in death. It's too hard to do this without your witty comebacks. I'm sorry I didn't come and visit you after I ascended. But time among the stars sure flies, and I wasn't sure how you'd deal with the fact that your sister became a witch. I'm so sorry. That night on the beach, I started walking into the sea and never looked back. But somehow you knew, huh? Sorry. You knew I wasn't dead. You're the only thing I missed from my time as immortal. It's been tough up here without you. What about one last reading for old time's sake? So does she have a granddaughter that she named after me? What should I ask about? I wonder how our relationship would have been if I'd stayed. Do you mind if I indulge, Patrice? This is really sad. The Emperor sits atop a stark barren mountain, a sign of unyielding power to ultimate male ego. Confidence power. We've already pulled that one. I'd have married one of your husband's brothers and we'd have had a big happy family together. We'd have moved to the Canary Islands. You'd have written lesbian pulp novels and I'd have run an online tarot website. Would have run a popular magazine together with Eva as editor-in-chief. That one has all three of us, so I'm gonna do that one. We'd have traveled the world interviewing many celebrities. We'd have given a voice to many women. We'd also have made a lot of people angry with our revolutionary ideas. Ha ha ha. Ah, Patrice, I missed you so much. I'm going to miss you so much. What the hell am I doing reading into the hypothetical? How can I be this cowardly? I owe you more than this. The first and only time I read into someone's death was for you. As a last present, I'll get real. I'll read beyond your death. Oh my god! I'm scared of that presence I found when you dared me to read into your demise. It was lurking there, watching us from the unknown. Dude, this music is gonna make me cry. It's putting me in my feels. I'll look into its eyes now to see for myself where we're sending you off to. Temperance. The kind and calm figure personifies moderation, harmony, and synthesis. The water flowing between jugs is an avatar of communication. You will become an intergalactic detective. Oh my god. Would she be Thea then? You will become a cosmic cartographer. Cosmic cartographer. That could be the other one, whose name I'm blanking on right now. Why am I blanking on her name? Greth. You'll be the founder of the first ever Cosmic Gazette and become a cosmic investigative reporter. Make you a detective. Or, let's make you a cartographer. Why not? You will become a cosmic cartographer. You'll explore this ever-expanding, uncharted universe and create maps and devices to help witches navigate it. What? I think I lost my talent. This doesn't make any sense. What in the cosmos am I doing? I'm sorry, Patrice. I'm just spewing nonsense. Don't leave me. Oh my god. 6 feet under my ass. Patrice! Fortuna? What is this? Is this the other side? Why are you in cosplay? Patrice, I love you! I love you too, silly. Are we ghosts? No, Patrice, this is the real world. I'm a witch. And I believe you are one now, too. Fuck me. Really? What? What? What do you mean? Fortuna, it is imperative that we speak before I vanish. Adana. Oh my god. Oh, you're the three-headed person. Okay. Why are your lips up on your forehead? You have 6 lips and 6 eyes. And 6 cheeks and 3 noses. Hello, Fortuna. And a lot of seashells. Is something the matter? I heard you were dead. Ah, that is correct. You've never met the corpse of a witch? I keep forgetting how young some of you are. I always thought of death as just that, the end. It can be, if you are killed or erased, but a witch also dies when they lose the will to live. Now I am but an aimless corpse waiting to be consumed by your sisters, or to be scattered through the cosmos. Are you visiting me then? Think of me as a ghost dealing with loose ends. In that case, my exile, is it over? I'm afraid it is not. Reviewing sentences now fall upon the next leader of the coven. Who will it be, do you think? I wonder. And who might that be? It is yet to be decided. I sense something different about you. What have you done? You have grown. You feel like an adult witch now. It is a shame I did not get to meet you in this form. I don't know what you're talking about. What loose ends have you come to tie up here anyway? You. I want to ask you what you have learned during this brief isolation. Divination can control a community. It's wrong for a single witch to rule a coven. Yeah, I think that one. Exile is not a constructive solution. That one too. That you are a bitch. Brief? Exile is not a constructive solution. The coven should actively work to make witches understand their mistakes and ensure a healthy coexistence. That path leads to weakness. To you! Oh my god! I hate when people are like, oh, that makes you weak. Like, fuck you. I think you're weak. Shut up. Those are my best insults. Yeah, that's right. I'm an awesome verbal sparring person. Can't you tell by my masterful use of words? It is just the opposite. Every witch should work on herself to make the coven stronger and not burden it with her shortcomings. This is the oneself versus community thing again. It's a mixture of both. You have to balance both. You can never be just one. It's never, nothing in this world is black or white. Nothing in this world is left or right. Nothing in this world is this one or that one. Right? Well, some things. Some things are. Some things are. Some things are. Right? Some things are. But for the most part, when it comes to like how to deal with things, for the most part, it shouldn't, there's always shades of gray. Everything is so much more complex than people give it credit for, right? Like, obviously, if you're doing really, really evil stuff, like what is in the E-Files, those people are evil. I don't think there are any shades of gray in there, because y'all bitches are evil. Fuck you, right? So, yeah. So in that respect, stuff like that, you know, like, yes, it's black and white, it's left or right, it's 100% this or that. Y'all are fucked up. But, like, with most things in the world, I think, there's shades of gray with everything, or color spectrums. Like, it's just, there's so many different things that for me, I'm like, you need to balance everything. Especially when you're working within a community, you have to balance everything. Right? You can never fully favor one thing or the other, or just be like, I am the one true leader and I make all the calls and blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know. I don't believe in this. Whatever. What was I supposed to learn? Allow me to explain. You have been wrong all along in calling your talent divination. What is tarot then, if not divination? I should tell you about the nature of this universe. The secret of reality. Consciousness is a responsibility. Everything that is sentient modifies the nature of the realm we inhabit. All that has happened, every phenomenon, only real because it has been perceived. The parts of the universe that have not been measured are yet to be defined. Your arts do not predict events, they define them. Unknowingly, you are shaping what didn't happen in the past as well as what is yet to happen. You are not a reader, you are a writer. Oh. And that is why I exiled you. When you predicted the falling of this coven, you were, in actuality, dooming us all. I've worked hard to prevent that omen, and I am still not sure if I have succeeded. Only time will tell. Why are you telling this to me now? Because I am dead. And I deem it better that you become aware of the magnitude of your ability, since I will not be here to protect the coven from you any longer. Why didn't you tell me this to begin with? Because I was afraid you would write me off this plane. I'm well aware you despise me. Keeping you away from your deck was the only way I could think of to ensure some stability for the coven. Come on, I'm not the villain you think I am. Likewise. Fair enough. Not really. You seem pretty villainous. You still seem pretty like, why not communicate that? Oh, I was afraid that you would hurt me and write me off of this plane, so I didn't tell you things. Like, who's thinking about themselves now instead of the coven? Like, come on, girl. Remember, you can manipulate everything that does not exist. The future is the most obvious implication, but I'm also talking about the past. You can alter anything that did not happen. So, Dahlia's past then. Damn. Oh, shit. The Coven is about to go through some turbulent times. Do not think you are mature enough to handle your talent. But it is time... Sorry, it is not in my hands anymore. Do as you please with this knowledge. I understand. Thank you for telling me all this. I have a parting gift. Water? Knowledge. I know many witches will come to you for guidance in the near future. We cannot fix the immaturity of your character, but I can at least offer you knowledge. It's an eyeball. Take one of my eyes. It will allow you to see the unseen. It will open the gates to the wisdom of the gods. I pray you use it wisely. You will play a critical role in the fate of the Coven. I am thankful. I'll make the most of it. I do not really care anymore. I will not get to witness any of it. Why are you giving it to me, then? It was etched into the Cosmic Wheel. I can only obey. I see. I also want you to have this. Ooh, Coppersmith. Dear substance of kin, forsake the mortal hex, abandon flesh, abandon sinew. Thou art now my magic, thou art no more sin. Thank you. This is a Super Arcana. Any card created with this image will allow you to access more readings than with a regular card. How did you... Even if you believe me a farce, the gods truly speak to me. They told me about the new deck you are crafting. This custom deck, it suits your arts better than the limited tarot, so my decision to have you exiled has paid off in the end. For what? Do you expect me to thank you? I mean, I already did. I said thank you for the gift. Thank you. I expect nothing. I am dead. This will be the last time we speak. Do you wish to say anything else to me before my departure? Fuck you. Anything else? No, you made many of us miserable. I made you stronger. I will leave now. Wait! Any last advice? No. Goodbye. Okay, bye! Are you alright? Still processing. Why? This is too much responsibility. I shouldn't toy with people's fates, or even worse, their pasts. I concede you that messing with the past is somewhat unsettling. But the future? Pfft. Aren't we all messing with each other's lives all the time anyway? You just happen to have the upper hand. I don't know. More than that, as the sole possessor of this talent, you have the responsibility to use it. Or she has the responsibility not to use it. You know what I mean? You have the power to change this universe for the better. Own it. Maybe you have a point there. Some individuals lead covens, some others run societies, some beings can eat whole galaxies. I mean, I have the power to grant wishes. Own your talents, Fortuna. You're right. But these cards, it's not like I have total control over the readings. There's chance involved in the shuffling. What if a card only offers me tragic outcomes? You'll have to face some tough decisions, sure, but that's just like the rest of us. Sometimes there are no good outcomes. You have a talent for putting a spin on dire situations, don't you? Ha 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 ha. I found myself stuck between a rock and a hard place too many times. I have a knack for looking on the bright side, for my own sake. That's really human of you. Or that's really behemoth of humans. I was here first. Ooh. As I said, a true reality spinner. Dina told you, reality is modified by consciousness. I may be a master of that. Ha ha ha. In any case, I may need some time before I feel ready to read the cards again. Nonsense. Poopy pants. I need you back in the game as soon as possible. Ace Ventura is currently streaming, so it's been in my brain. I haven't rewatched it yet. The first one's stupid. I don't like the plot of the first one. I've never liked the plot of the first one. Second one is the best. When nature calls, the best. And I think that's where nonsense poopy pants comes from. Do you want me to look into what was bothering you then? Ah, well, come on, do it for me, please. It's alright, I won't push you. Knowledge. It's about Gloria, the first witch. I'm gonna ask him. I'm not gonna pry. Now that I know your game isn't just divination, I'm not so sure about leaving such delicate topic in your hands. I promise to look for the best outcome. Still, I'll tell you what, let's put your talent to work in service of more immediate benefits. What about altering the Coven's relationship with behemoths now that Adina is gone? That's not a bad idea, but what if we were to find... What if what we find in the cards isn't good? I don't think there's anything worse than being forbidden and hunted. You're right. Okay, let's put this deck to use. Let's see. We want to look at how the Coven deals with behemoths, right? And then we will look into what's worrying you. No, I told you. That's not going to happen. Alright, I had to try one last time. Shuffling time. Oh. Okay. Behemoths and witches will get to coexist in harmony, or you will get to rule this coven. No, we'll coexist. Behemoths and witches will get to coexist in harmony. That is delicious. This is delicious. This is Cake Town. I can't believe it's going to be as easy as that. You are the most terrifying witch I've ever met. A single sentence to solve all our problems. I still have trouble picturing this actually happening. It feels weird now, being aware that whatever comes out of my mouth will come true. Probably. Although it's always been like that, I guess. What were the other options? I'd rather not say. Feels like I'd corrupt the reading if I reveal them. Understood. Thank you, Fortuna. This means a lot to me. Not once in the history of this universe has anyone ever done so much for a behemoth. This wasn't just for you. Peaceful coexistence will be good for everyone. Of course. I'm thankful anyway. You're welcome. Your deck feels way more dangerous now. I doubt I'll ever subject myself to your divination again. In all the universes I've existed in, nothing has ever made me feel so fragile. You must use these powers wisely, I beg of you. Whoa, I never expected to get a behemoth to beg. This is serious indeed. Should I have used my knowledge? I might play this game again, but if I do, it'll be in my free time. Because I'm curious about... I didn't want to use the knowledge thing to be like, I know what you're hiding from me. I can read your fucking mind. I have the power of knowledge, right? I didn't want to use the power of knowledge to be like, it's about Gloria, isn't it? And then him be like, whoa, bro, you're prying way too deep into my soul. Can you stop that? Like, I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that. If I had that power, I would keep it to myself for the most part. Unless someone was being an asshole, in which case, yeah, I'd probably use it against them to be like, I know what you're hiding, bitch. Stop being a dick. It's not a laughing matter, Fortuna. Sorry, I needed to take a drink. Hey, don't look at me. You're the one who's always teasing when it comes to life or death issues. Got a taste of my own medicine, huh? Now I see it's not funny. Please accept my apologies. Come on, don't be so uptight. I've got your back. Sure. Look, you've got mail. You've got mail. Right, let's see. Fortuna, did you hear? That old bitch kicked the bucket. Let's celebrate. Come on. All right, let's celebrate. Adina's dead. Fuck Adina. Haha. Haha. Okay. Let's go out and celebrate. No, I can't. Why not? That hag is out. Fuck the rules. My freedom is in the hands of whoever becomes the next leader. Then I'll become the leader. My first order of business will be to ban fucking exile. I wish. No, I mean it. I'm running for office, Fortuna. Oh wow, really? I can't picture you running the coven, to be honest. I thought you despised that kind of responsibility. Yeah, but you know, I was planning on overthrowing Adina. Got cold feet in the end, but this is a great opportunity to change things without resorting to violence. We've endured too many centuries of abusive leadership. I'm determined to revitalize our clan. Follow me and I shall deliver freedom and happiness. You're even more energetic than usual. I'm raring to go. Fortuna, join me. Let's roll the coven together. Why don't you tell me about your plans first? Hell yeah, I'm in. I must painfully decline. Well, tell me about your plans first. Of course, of course. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment. Don't you think I'm a dumb witch? I have a solid plan. I've done some research, and the 5 pillars of our coven's laws are... Judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Judgment is how we decide who fucked up and what to do with the coven. Law enforcement is how we punish those who fucked up. Forbidden arts is how we deal with the dangerous stuff. Mortal affairs is how we deal with people, animals, and everything non-magical. Witch duties is basically what every sister has to do for the coven. Now, Adina was basically all, fuck you, I rule, fuck you, I exile, you fuck dangerous stuff, fuck mortals, and well, fuck you. I want to change things radically. Try a new system, more open and inclusive. Judgment will be something held between all members of the coven. All important issues will be solved after hearing everyone's input, then celebrating referendum. Okay. It's feasible since our coven has less than 100 members right now. There won't be law enforcement. Oh. All issues will be solved amicably between the affected parties. Isn't that a bit naive? What if we can't reach an agreement? We'll submit the case to the arbitrage office. I don't see why we need additional enforcement since we have the magical pact already. Okay. Following that line of thought, there won't be any forbidden arts. I believe that banning things begets temptation. It's better to share knowledge and educate witches about its implications. Yes! Then about mortal affairs. I believe we should cut all ties with mortals. This may seem radical, but I believe we are way too privileged to dare temper with human lives. I say leave them be. We have a whole universe to toy with. While I can agree, I also, like, here's the thing. Free access and education would also mean not fully cutting ties with mortals. because you need to stay educated on that stuff, wouldn't you? So the cutting ties kind of gets in the way of the free access and education. And the communication and understanding. Don't you think? Because what happens here, you cut all ties with mortal affairs, but then you have your friend, right? No. Then you have Jasmine's friend with the arms, who's really cute, but she's also Spider Lady, and that's kind of spooky scary. I don't remember her name. I'm so bad with names. She's in love with a mortal. Like, what happens then? Is there... You can't... Like, there's a connection already there. Are you gonna force her to cut ties? Or force her to give up magic? Or, like... What are we doing there? You know what I mean? As for witch duties, instead of asphyxiating quarterly controls, I say we set a magical tax to pool resources for the coven. Any witch could go about her life however she wants, provided she shares a proportional part of the magic she draws from the cosmos. We'll use those resources to help newcomers or any sisters in need, or to develop some ambitious communal project. That basically sums it up. Oh, there's a pressing matter too. We have to decide how to deal with Adina's corpse. We can either devour her or scatter her throughout the cosmos. Come again? Apparently there's a lot of magic stored inside the corpse of a witch. If we literally eat her, we all become more powerful. But if we free her magic, a lot of women will be able to ascend and become witches. We could almost double our numbers. I firmly believe we should share her magic with the universe. We may become more powerful should we devour her. I mean, yeah. I agree with the welcome new witches thing. And, like, don't eat her. Don't do that. Because also, like, yeah, Adina is super powerful and you could get more powerful, but what if her power kind of corrupted her a little bit to the point where she stopped seeing you guys, she saw you guys more as tools rather than living beings. Do you know what I mean? But there's a special strength hidden in diversity. More points of view and the clash of the new wills will make us grow in more interesting ways. That pretty much sums up my stance. So, are you with me? Hell yeah, I'm in. That's fucking fantastic, Fortuna! We can do this! Okay, cards, am I going to win? Haha, wow, hold your horse. Hold your horses, Dahlia. That question may be too heavy. Why? Jasmine is planning on running for office too. Let's clear things up so we can save ourselves the pain of a campaign. If you want to solve this by shuffling a deck, you might as well meet with Jasmine and flip a coin. And none of that would do. Voters are going to need a campaign to be informed at the very least. Ah, sure. We can still do the theater if necessary, but I'd rather know who's going to win already to dispel all the anxiety. I refuse. That would be unfair to Jasmine. Better think of a different question. Okay, I get it. What to ask? Oh, I know. Who are my enemies going to be? And what kind of dagger should I forge to face these trying times? Whoa, playing hardball, are we? The future of the coven is on the line. Let's pull out all the artillery. Understood. Focus on your warrior spirit while I shuffle the cards. Ooh. Okay, authority, sabotage, adversity, okay. Let's put you in enemies. The oldest witches will conspire against you. An arbiter is going to be on your tail, scrutinizing every move you make. Powerful behemoth will stand in your way. Not mine. I'm gonna do this one, because that makes sense. An arbiter is going to be on your tail, scrutinizing every move you make. The fucking witch police? Why in the cosmos? All my shit is above board. They've got nothing on me. Then you should be fine. For some reason, they're going to be watching you, so I suggest you play your cards as safely as possible. I've got nothing to be ashamed of. Politics can get way less honorable than your usual demon hunting. You just act with as much virtue as possible and everything will be fine. But nonetheless, it promises to be a nuisance. Just associating with an exile like me could put you under suspicion. Well, they can suck my ass! Ah, please, watch yourself. Yes, don't worry so much. I'll keep things lawful good from now on. Rad! Ooh. Okay, leadership. That's very good. Love an edgeless dagger. Presence, make yourself a dagger that inspires respect. Resilience, infuse the handle with it so the dagger can withstand your grip during these trying times. No, we're gonna lead with love. Love, an endless dagger. Haha. Isn't a love dagger a bit of an oxymoron? Haha, maybe. I think it's important to produce a trinket that reminds you of the true purpose of your quest. That is so cool. Thank you so much. I won't lose my way, I promise. I need more fire to start the war. What's the matter? Sorry, that's from, Danger, danger, high voltage, when we touch, and when we kiss. It's a lyric from that song. Not to undermine your craft, but I doubt a dagger will be enough to keep an arbiter in check. What do you say we draw an extra card to explore what measures to take, given this predicament? Absolutely, lay it on me. Alright, here we go. Measures. Born Skies, Authority, Temptation, Predestination, Luck. Cool. I do really like that card. Dig up some dirt and report it to the arbitrage office, or make a pact with a daemon to sabotage your opponent's effort. No, don't be underhanded like that. I mean, dig up some dirt. They're both kind of underhanded, aren't they? I feel like this one is riskier though, because if you're making a pact with a demon and you're a demon hunter, that's not so good. Do that one. Dig up some dirt. Whoa, that's low. But even if I went down that route, can an arbiter be dirty? Of course they can. They're witches, just like the rest of us. Most of them are arbiters because they broke the magical pact to begin with. Oh, really? You're right. Well, I'll try to avoid it, but I won't hesitate to sell out that arbiter if they become a nuisance. They're the ones trying to dig up dirt on me in the first place. So giving them a taste of their own medicine will be poetic. Ha, sure. Nice. And that's a wrap. I hope this was useful for you. Well, I'd have preferred to cut to the chase and see who was going to win, but this will have to do. Thanks a lot for taking the time. My pleasure. Before I leave, I wanted to ask you for another favor. What's up? Another friend of yours summon a behemoth? No, silly. One of the things that matters to me the most is how we deal with Adina's corpse. I believe it is extremely important that we open the gates for more women to become witches. And because of that, I'd love if you met with our most recent addition to the community. She's so new she doesn't even have a name yet. Please, let her come to see you. You can help her find her way. And you'll get to see how diversity will make our coven richer too. It'll be my pleasure. Tell her to come whenever she's ready. Thank you so much. I'll be going now. I need to start putting a team together to deal with the campaign. See you. Bye, Dahlia. I love that she rides a sword. So cool. All right. Dear Fortuna, are you all right? I have some difficult news to share with you. Let me know when I can come visit. Jasmine. Hello, milady. I can't tell what you're writing. Is it a bush or is it like a bushy turtle? Hello, Fortuna. Tea leaves, maybe? I come with terrible news. I don't know how to say it. Adana's dead. You knew already? An arbiter told me. I just met with Adana's corpse. Is that true? What did she want? She was dealing with loose ends. Did she lift her sentence? Ha, I wish. She was only trying to justify herself, to leave this universe in peace, I guess. Poor Adina. My exile is now in the hands of whoever gets to rule next. About that. The first order of business is to decide how to deal with Adina's corpse. Yeah, Dahlia was here a couple minutes ago and she brought me up to speed. Ah, good. So basically we have to decide whether to be fewer but stronger or weaker but more diverse. What's your stance on this? I believe we should devour her. Interesting. Changing government and all, I believe it's just not the best time to receive that many new trainees. I think it could be a good time for that, though. You know what I mean? Because if you have a bunch of old witches and you're changing things up, like, yeah, you might, you know, have some of them that are cool with it, but I feel like a lot of them will be like, but, like, it's very conservative, right? Like, a lot of people will be like, but we've always done things this way. Why are we changing it? You know what I mean? Meanwhile, if you bring in a bunch of new people who don't even know the fucking rules to begin with, they can, one, help you create the rules with new perspectives, and also, they are probably more willing to, you know, learn what's happening and see both sides, and then they choose whether they want to support you or not. And, like, yeah, that can be dangerous, but, like, if I were being a new, like, if they had spread the witchiness and I became a witch and I was brought into the coven and they were like, these are our rules, and then there were old witches that were like, we don't like these rules, meh! You know, I'd be like, why not? These rules are awesome. It seems very fair, you know, except for the whole mortal cutting off ties with the mortal peoples. I do think you shouldn't be fucking in their affairs, but I don't think that means you shouldn't have, like, zero contact with them, you know what I mean? Anyway, like, be friends with them, cool, whatever. But, like, stop putting your fingies in their business. I don't know. I think I kind of think they should spread it. There's already enough turmoil in having to establish a new direction. Yeah, but with new people, you can get more support. We need to be stronger than ever for the sake of our sisters. But the sisters who would be against you would also get stronger. You know what I mean? I see. And speaking of that, I'm running for leader. Yeah, so I heard. Girl, you are well informed for being isolated on this asteroid. What can I say? Anyway, I thought the Coven could use some tender love and care after Adina. Will you help me with your divination, Fortuna? Can I count on your support? I actually already promised Dahlia I'd help her. Well, tell me about your program, and then we'll see. But of course, sorry, right. Right now there are 5 pillars in the rule set of our Coven. I don't know why my brain was like the rule list. Judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Judgment is about how we deal with conflicts within the Coven, how we determine who's at fault and such. It's also the executive branch tackling where the Coven is going and how to deal with major events. Right now we have runic judgment. Basically, it was Adina consulting the gods. I believe we shouldn't leave witch law in the hands of exogenous forces. My proposal is that judgment should be in the hands of the oldest 4 members of the Coven, in agreement with the leader. So any judgment should come by quorum of the 5 wisest witches. Then there's law enforcement. Right now, witches who put the Coven in jeopardy are sent to exile for a variable amount of time, depending on the severity of their actions. And it's truly horrible. My proposal here is that witches accumulate warnings depending on the severity of their transgressions, and eventually, should they fail to change their behavior, they will be expelled from the Coven. No witch should endure what you're going through, Fortuna. Letting witches go to find a new Coven, that's a better fit. Wait. Letting witches go to find a new Coven that's a better fit is a more humane solution. Sorry. I thought she was like, letting them find a new Coven, that's a better fit and is more humane. But I see. In my opinion. Okay. Then there's the forbidden arts. That's how we deal with hazardous magic and knowledge, such as summoning behemoths, necromancy, and so on. Right now, when the Coven determines something could put our community at risk, we ban it. I believe it should stay that way, so no changes on that front for my part. My next point, mortal affairs. That's how we deal with humans and other lesser beings. Adina determined that mortals should be exploited and manipulated for witches' convenience. See, I disagree with that. I don't like that at all. I don't believe any soul should be a lesser being, to begin with. Yeah, same. I believe we have the responsibility to protect and guide mortal societies. We have the power to better their lives, so we must do so. I disagree with the guide part, but I agree with the protect part. You should, if you're going to, because guiding them could get manipulatory as well, right? It feels very much like religion, right? If you've seen the previous episode, I think you would know that I do not believe in religion. I don't believe in any of that stuff. But they do have a structure, right, where not every religion and not every form of even Christianity, which is what I was raised with, but I'm not, not even every form of Christianity or Catholicism or anything else under that umbrella, like, manipulates people. Some people really are just like, my religion is between me and God, which is what it should be. But other people are like, I'm here to guide you and protect you. I'm just trying to save your soul. So I'm trying to tell you how to save your soul and get you closer to God. And, like, I don't like those people that preach and are like, I'm trying to guide you, protect you, save your soul. Like, I don't like those people because they tend to be power hungry eventually, right? The people that do that tend to be more interested in actual control rather, and I'm not saying 100% of them, I'm saying a lot of them tend to be more interested in controlling you rather than actually, like, helping you, because those are the same types of people that are like, you can't be gay, you're going to conversion camp because I'm trying to save your soul. Oh, I'm hitting you so that you can learn that this is a bad thing. And that's the only, I'm leading with fear. If you're afraid of me, then you'll respect me better. You know what I mean? It tends to lean more that way when you're like, I'm just trying to guide you. Like, no. So I'm so sorry, Jasmine. I love you so much. I don't think I'm gonna go with your plan. Because also, like, you don't seem to like thinking of them as lesser beings, but then you're still saying we have more power than them, so we need to protect them like they're little baby children. We need to guide and protect them like the little baby children humans that they are, because we have more power. And I can understand power dynamic-wise that is the case, but you are also kind of insinuating that they are lesser than you. If you're like, we are responsible for them. We have to guide them and protect them. It's our duty. You know, they're so much less than we are, so we have a responsibility to take care of them. Like, it to me reads as I still don't think they're equal, therefore they're lesser. You know what I mean? And last but not least, there are the witch duties. That defines what members' obligations to the coven are. Right now we have the infamous quarterly controls, and should a witch fail to deliver, they'll eventually lose their membership. I propose a policy of zero vigilance, to trust that a member of our coven will always strive to better our community. Contributions should be at every witch's own pace and discretion. Oh, and there's also the issue regarding what to do with Adina's corpse. I say we should devour her and become stronger. That basically sums it up. I still like the other one more. The only thing I don't like with Dahlia's is the Mortal Affairs one. I don't like this one either. What do you think? Can I count on your support? I already promised Dahlia, I'm so sorry. Oh, is that true? I wasn't aware she came to you first, I'm sorry. I mean, I'd already told you that. Well, it's important to keep one's word, so I won't insist. But this doesn't mean I won't try to win you over. There's a lot of campaigning still to come. In fact, listen, there's someone I would like you to meet. Maybe she'll make you more sympathetic to our cause. Junraisha, the mathematician witch. Ah! We're gonna meet her? She also believes we should devour Adana and become stronger. Junraisha is the oldest and wisest witch in our coven after Adana. I'm sure she can make a strong case for why we should absorb our former leader's corpse. Sure, tell her to pay me a visit. For now, I should be leaving. There are a lot of people I need to meet to get my campaign in motion. Take care! Do your best! Ah, the fresh smell of political turmoil. I love him. Ah. Abramar, you're so funny. Rejoice, Fortuna. This is a perfect scenario to quite literally play our cards. Things could get messy from this point on, yeah? How do you feel about politics? It's a necessary pain in the ass. I enjoy political discussion, or I'd rather keep politics out of my games. It's a necessary pain in the fucking ass. Yeah, I see how they could become suffocating for a mortal. Too many hows and whys. I think it's important to stay in touch to a degree if you don't want to be insensitive to the status of your community. But I sure hate many things about it. Ha 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 ha, I get it. What are your plans for these elections, then? Why did you choose to go with Dahlia? Jasmine isn't strong enough. No, I think she's strong enough. I like Dahlia's program better. Dahlia strikes me as a more inspiring leader. I don't know, instinct. No, I like her program better. I think they could both be great leaders, honestly, but I like Dahlia's program a lot better. She may get upset about it, but she'll have to understand. The direction of the coven is not a matter to be taken lightly. If either of them don't respect my stance, they aren't suited to lead to begin with. That's not what I said. Good point. By the way, I'm curious about one thing. Why didn't you tell any of your friends about the true nature of your divination? You know, the little detail about being a writer and not a reader. Well, because that would, in this sense, right? That if I let them know that I'm writing the future, not just reading it, they could try to use my own powers to further themselves, and that could be very bad. I'm scared. I'm scared about how they would react, but I'm also afraid of myself. I'm still figuring out what this rediscovered power means and what to do about it. I don't feel any different, but the pressure is immeasurable. I see. I'm afraid too. But I'm here with you. I can help you get through this, Fortuna. Whoa, are you so afraid that you're desperate to get on my good side? Ha, you wish, witch. Jokes aside, I already told you that this is the first time I've ever encountered throughout my many years of existence something that truly terrifies me. But I'm starting to enjoy that feeling. Makes me feel alive. I wouldn't mind partaking in the thrill. Why don't you write yourself some courage? No, wait, what if I draw something horrible? Yeah, we'll draw ourselves something. Wait, I was just pulling your leg. This is too risky. What if you draw a card ripe with fire magic and you end up in a bad place? A seer shouldn't be scared of their deck. I'll do it. Ah, you're right. Better not play with fire. No, we shouldn't be scared of our deck. Aren't you afraid of the consequences? Of course. But if I let fear dictate my actions, I would never have summoned you to begin with. You may be right. What exactly are you planning to ask anyway? More of a request than a question. It's a requestion. Sorry, hang on. My puppy just moved rooms, and I need to switch cameras. Aww, he's so cute. He's gotten a lot of sunshine today. I want to demand that the deck submit to my will. It's not likely I'll ever stop using it, so I'd better tame it. You sure are something else. Let's see how this gamble of yours plays out. Let's do. I am actually wearing gloves similar to hers. I'm wearing compression gloves, though. So they go past my wrist, but, like, I'm wearing gloves similar to her. The Cosmic Wheel spins forever between the folds of existence. It holds inside its... I didn't make this. It holds inside its clockworks every piece of reality that is yet to be defined. Meanings, everything. The Cosmic Wheel has decided to manifest as a card and will allow me to envision every possible past or future. Whoa. Ha 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 ha. You summoned the fucking Cosmic Wheel out of sheer willpower. Ha 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 ha. I think I'm in love. Shut up. Well, how does it work? This card will be in my deck from now on. If I draw it, it'll allow me to access every possible outcome of a question. Ooh! You didn't fully remove the element of chance, then. That'd make divination pretty dull, right? What a lame thrill seeker you are. Ha 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 ha. You're right. I like doing his laugh more than anyone else's, because everyone else's laugh, I'm just like, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. But I like his because it's like, ha 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 ha. Like, I don't know. It's funny. Congratulations. You never cease to amaze me. Glad to see you're having fun. Speaking of fun, looks like you've got mail. You've got mail. Oh, I just watched that the other day. Oh my god, there's so many. I think I'm going to end it here, though. Who do we have? A box. Who the heck is that? Okay, so we have Dahlia. This is Thea. Who's that? That must be one of the friends. That's a cool little thing. Can I... How many... Maybe I won't make any cards yet. Right now. Yeah, I think I'll just stop here. I'm hoping that I have another chance to save Greth, because I really want to. Of all of the people, like, if you can romance any of these people, I want to romance Greth. I really like them. Anyways, yeah. I'm digging this game. It's really fun. But this episode has gone on long enough-ish, and I feel like because we have 3 new visitors and a lot of other stuff happening that we have quite a bit more to do. But I wonder, actually, before I stop, I mean, I'm stopping either way, but before I stop, how much longer do we have in this game? Okay, yeah, I think we're like in the middle of chapter 5 right now, and there's 7 chapters, so depending on how long all of the chapters are, there's probably going to be 1 or 2 more episodes. I'm gonna probably try to just squeeze it all into one if I can, which means it might be a little larger. This game is supposed to be like 7 hours long, but I think it also depends, obviously, on how long you take making decks and choosing things, and obviously I like to go on little philosophical rants every now and then. Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying this game. I'm having a blast. Play it for yourself. It's really fun. It's really fun. Obviously make your own choices and stuff. It's super great. I can see why this game was very popular for, like... I don't think a super ton of people know about it or know it really well, but, like, it seems like the people who know it love it. And I'm like, I need to play this game. And I'm glad I am. It's really fun. I definitely want to do a second playthrough and see the other options and what happens. Anyways, that's going to be it for me for now. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the future. Bye!